Hey peeps, Level 5 just dropped a thrilling 17-minute gameplay video for Fantasy Life I. Sadly, it is in Japanese, but I'll give a English breakdown on the video and talk about all the little details I saw. The good news is pre-orders are now available for PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Sadly, Nintendo fans will just have to wait. I did a live reaction video with the community, so if you're interested in seeing my live reaction to it, check it out. Now, let's dive into all the information I saw in the community and give a English translation on what's happened. In case you didn't know, Edward plays a pivotal role in Fantasy Life I as the head archaeologist. In this video, we witness the group plummeting from the sky into Ginormous, with Edward eager to explore the vast new continent. After landing, Edward asks us to name this new island. Since we don't really speak, he takes incentive to name it himself. It appears the team is looking to find the Bone Dragon as they got separated as they came through the portal. We then hear a mysterious voice beckoning us to come closer, which seems to be one of these towers we have been seeing. As we approach the tower, the player attacks a lizard. Unfortunately, it seems these flashy bang effects are still there. I also spotted a red chest on the cliff, indicating that loot will be scattered throughout the game, just like in the beloved 3DS game. I'm glad to see the charm from the 3DS game has returned, as the tower engages in witty banter mocking our small and weak form, saying we can be snapped into and calling us the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 tribe, thinking that we are a new species. Edward introduced us as humans, and the tower's name is 𝗙𝗚𝗙, and is a pun of the sound for eyeballs turning in Japanese. Which leaves me with the question, how will the English translation go for the game? Drip inquires if 𝗙𝗚𝗙 has encountered a bone dragon. While 𝗙𝗚𝗙 did spot a bone dragon, he also discovered some glowing poop and shared a treasure map for the island with us. I estimate there are 15 tower locations waiting to be unlocked. Once you discover the tower, the area will be revealed, allowing you to elevate the area rank and enhance the level of monsters and resources. Now, to boost your tower rank, it seems you have to defeat monsters, uncover glowing poop location shrines, open mysterious stress, or complete events marked by a red icon on the map. It also confirms to be a fast travel location, which also means that the Bone Dragon is a fast travel location as well, as they have the same icon. The player then discovers a wandering Minic who can talk and knows a lot about this strange island. By allowing him to live, he shares information about the strange fortress and the glowing poops. Gosh, that's gonna sound really weird from an outside perspective. It seems we can't traverse this scorching sand, and I can relate as an Australian going down to the beach in a hot day. That stings. I feel like one of them lizards going like this. Edward dreams of a vehicle to whisk us away. As fate would have it, they discover one, but first they must lend a hand to this enormous-faced bear known as Mr. Don. I suspect this is a pun on the mafia term Don, meaning boss. The talking camel explains that he was stung by a bee, which explains why his face looks like that. Mr. Don requests our help to fetch some healing water from the oasis. He would adventure there himself, but with his giant head, he'll wobble all over the place. While searching for water, we stumble upon a wandering 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏. You might remember these strange creatures from the 3DS game. Our group is once again taken aback that someone else can talk. Oh buddy, just wait till you see some of the strangelings. Huh? It never gets old. The 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏 says our bodies are full of life energy and are different from that guy over there. The figure the 𝗏𝗏𝗧𝗏 is referring to is Colin, but it appears Colin is a phantom who has wandered into this world. My guess is these phantoms differ from the strangelings forms we bring back to the goddess statue to transform back into humans, as the phantoms can join your party for a limited time. For those who don't know, Colin is a horoscope reader, and the stars tell him that he would have a wonderful encounter here. I absolutely love the little voices we get from these characters. I just can't wait to hear the English voice lines. I'm particularly curious on how Odin would sound. Edward inquires about the location of healing aqua. Sadly, it turns out the 値 clan uses this for their skincare routine, as it makes him very smooth, and if we want some, we'll have to defeat him. That's why they're so smooth. You get to see some more paladin combat, and Colin is in our party now, helping. Sadly, the player doesn't know how to block. Sad. But we can see more of that Fantasy Life Online combat in action with these red danger circles. It's also possible now to dodge if you didn't know. We then give the healing aqua to the bear and returning his body to his normal size. Mr. Don says, with this, the Don Bear Trading Company is back with a bang. So I'm guessing Mr. Don is some kind of traveling merchant we buy stuff from, hence the backpack. Guess he takes care of business a different way now. For helping him, he gives us his talking camel, and the camel lies about how it'll be a comfortable ride. That we can now tap L1 to summon our mount and travel across the hot sand. While exploring the vast expanse of the desert, we stumble upon a random pair of socks. Edward eagerly suggests we investigate further, hoping to uncover any signs of life in this mysterious island. It seems the previous owner couldn't withstand the heat and shed their clothes, he says. Then we come across a pair of hands. Edward speculates that this might be the work of a desert robbery, turning this bizarre incident into the perfect case for Detective Edward to crack. Since when did you become a detective? Tripp says. Detective Edward clearly deducts that the trail of clothes leads to something even more peculiar, a glowing pile of poop. Suddenly, we hear a voice from the glowing poop. Edward suggests there might be someone naked inside, and then without a second thought, he bolts off. Okay dude. Mr. Detective over here suggests these wolves are the robbers, and they aren't happy with that, so it's time to defeat them. I find it very handy that the paladin can perform a very quick spinning attack at the cost of SP. Now let's find out who our damsel in distress is. Edward says he was doing what was right and wants to return the clothes. The damsel responds saying, these aren't my clothes, they're the clothes I was putting away, and reveals they are a huge wardrobe. Yep, that's a strangeling, and asks if we can take her back with us. It seems they skipped a bit here, but Edward confirms that they will find a way to return her back to her normal form. With that, we've locked a new strangeling. If you didn't know, this set of dwarves is called 𝗙𝗏𝗄𝗎, a carpenter from Fantasy Life Online that unleashes doors on her enemies. Yeah, he did. It seems these glowing poops will serve as a shrine where Strangeling will be located in Fantasy Life I. I'll definitely be creating a video about this on my channel. What's really exciting is that each shrine features a unique event. For instance, we get a sneak peek at the shrine from Boy Cap Laura, which has a path event. We need to touch all the tiles in the correct order and use the purple tile to teleport above. Laura says she is glad you managed to get it. Even though she looks like this, she is a princess of the kingdom of Castell. She never expected to turn into a cap, and is sad she didn't turn into a Red Riding Hood, as it's better than a cap. She's referring to the Fantasy Life Online version of her. Now just take her back to the goddess statue and she is ready to join your party. And with that, it's not a glowing poop anymore. It says here, by completing the challenges at the shrine located to 𝗏𝗏𝗧, you may have a mysterious encounter. Try exploring around to find them. Next, we hear a cry in the distance that sounds like to be the bone dragon, so we head in that direction. On our mount, we notice a sand shark, and then upon reaching the tower, we see it firing a green laser beam at the dragon. Don't bully him, Tripp says. The tower asks if we are the 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗎 tribe his sister mentioned. Sister? Edward asks, confused. Turns out this is Goreline's younger brother, 𝗙𝗏𝗄𝗧, and he was informed about the bone dragon through eye contact. He was just healing him, he states. Are you feeling better? He asks the dragon. Edward spots something lodged in the dragon's nose. Tripp suggests using the ultimate technique, nose tickling, which prompts a strange device to emerge. Bert recognizes that device and explains that it has the power to travel between worlds. Player's pad reacts to the device, revealing the purple anywhere door. We saw this door in the last trailer. It seems capable of teleporting us to ginormous whenever we wish. Bert confirms that with this door we can return home, but also come back here whenever we like. Edward expresses his desire to continue investigating this continent, but wants to return to his original world for now, promising to come back later. Bert replies, "Come back anytime, friend," and looks like he's about to cry as they leave. Ooh, one teardrop. We then get a glimpse of the 𝗙𝗙𝗧𝗏 mount included with the digital deluxe version, as our character encounters a combat event where they must defeat 4 lizards. As soon as the fishermen attack, they automatically switch to the paladin life. Once all targets have been defeated, we are rewarded with 100 tower experience, 200 dodge, and 3 acorns. Though we're not entirely sure what these acorns are used for yet. So all of these red icons you see on the minimap are for these events. I would love to hear what the community thinks about the automatic transition to a combat life. I have mixed feelings, as in Fantasy Life Online, all lives could engage in combat. Even the alchemist and the chef life could start bonking things and drop cakes. We then got a small look at the new fishing mechanics, and to be honest, I don't understand. As the player used a charge skill, then pulled on the rod and caught the fish, but I guess you may need to move around to where the fish is going and pull. If you don't get the timing right, the fishing gauge will decrease. The player goes for a wander past some tropical toads that resemble damn pineapples. Next, they investigate a peculiar leaf protruding from the ground, which turns out to be a Leafy. Leafy says he was asleep, but thanks to you, he was able to wake up and is grateful, and gives you a snack of silver coin bags. I'm not sure where he got that from, but okay. So it seems these sleepy little guys will be located all around the island and reward you with finding them. And once you have located a Leafy, they leave a cute band-aid on the ground. I'm sure some of you know where they got this idea from. And there you have it. That's my English analysis of the video and everything I observed. But that's just the beginning. There's a treasure trove of content to come for Fantasy Life on my channel. If you have questions or ideas, comment down below and share with the Fantasy Life community. When available, be sure to wishlist Fantasy Life or pre-order the game now. You can join the community on X, Reddit, and our community Discord. Yes, we have a community Discord. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for all things Fantasy Life. Johnny!